that what that is? Is that a synthesizer?
It's something, man.
It's a synthesizer.
It's something.
God,
It is.
I wish I knew how to play music, Mark Riley. I really do.
You do know how to play music. You
sort
play
of.
music from the heart.
Thank you, Mark Riley. Welcome, everybody, to the Positivity Report. It's 9 a.m. here, Pacific time, on a Wednesday. As the lovely El Redmond said in the chat, happy halfway day, guys. Yep, we're halfway there to the end of the week.
Almost there.
Each passing day that goes by reminds me of how close I am to being a father, and I am freaking out.
Yeah.
I am freaking out, Mark Riley.
How you doing?
No, I'm good. You know, it's a scene, man. It's a scene. But we're feeling it. We're ready to go. I packed my bag last night. You got to pack a hospital bag.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And they tell you got to do that early because if something happens like last minute, you gotta be ready.
Father of the Bride 2. I almost said that correctly. Father of the Bride 2. I almost got there.
Yes.
Reminds me of that. It's like you're like ready to go.
Yeah.
And do you have the maps? Do you have like a big thing where like George Banks had a map? He had like 3 different routes to the.
Well, it's Cedars and it's a pandemic, so there's no traffic. It's literally a
Good
street. It's a street. I mean, unless I want to stop at like Vito's Pizza on the way. No, it's
You could.
I mean, this morning, and this is very LA centric, but okay, if you live here, you know the traffic is usually the worst. Okay, and back in the day, in the Collider days, and Ken knows because Ken was at one point my boss.
Yeah,
and
that was stupid.
That was stupid. And I was supposed to.
That reaction.
My job title was writer/host. Okay.
Yeah.
And my report time to the office was supposed to be 9 a.m. for the daily meeting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that works.
And guys, I'll tell you what. Guess who never showed up at 9 a.m.? This guy. and I would like to blame it on traffic, but each day I would push it like 1 minute longer. I'd be like, I don't need to make it. I can make it. I can sprint through. And because back in the day, you used to hit a ton of traffic coming over the hill, Barham. Today, I was out of Hollywood and to Warner Brothers in 6 minutes.
Wow.
That's
which
beautiful.
used to take me a solid 15 to 18 minutes.
Are you doing that route still?
Same route.
Yep.
Same route.
Same route.
I love that route.
They've timed the lights better during the pandemic somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know what is happening, but somehow the mayor, so about a month
Thank you,
ago,
Mayor.
about a month ago, they started advertising this Ted Danson show, Mr. Mayor.
yeah.
Mr. Mayor.
Okay, and it's got Bobby Moynihan, one of my favorite SNL actors, performers of all time. Okay, they've got somebody else in there. Oh, Holly Hunter, right?
Oh yeah, Holly Hunter.
Holly Hunter is in
I
it.
love Holly Hunter.
It's me, Holly Hunter.
And then she's kind of talk with her.
Yeah, we can go. I can help you in the firm. I can help you in the phone there, Mark.
She's in the firm.
She's in the firm.
really good in the firm.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm sure she loves that impression of it.
And she
Can't wait. Tomorrow on the show, Holly Hunter is going to be here.
And Tobey Maguire. What?
So I tweeted, it said like Mr. Mayor coming to NBC, and it was advertised me on Twitter, and I said, first order of business, the turning light at La Brea and Hollywood. No, oh yeah, La Brea and Highland. And it's the worst. It's the worst. And somebody just retweeted, I don't know who you are, but you got to follow simply for this retweet because it's an issue. And I have a friend who I'm trying to get on the show. Her name is Elsa Collins. She's married to Jaron Collins, who played at UCLA and now an assistant coach in the NBA. And she runs an amazing charity that helps children that are stuck at the border because our last president just put them in cages. And so I told her she needs to run for mayor because she knows everybody in Los Angeles. She's got 3 kids. She's like super mom. She runs this unbelievable charity. She's constantly helping people. She's got a husband who's an NBA coach. He should be coaching the Lakers, blah, blah, blah. And I was at a party and I was talking to her about it. And Amanda was like, well, Josh thinks that he can solve traffic. And I was like, I can. When you are mayor, hire me as your traffic czar. Or Secretary of Traffic.
Secretary of Traffic.
And I will literally go to every community and I'll be like, hey, I want to listen to the people. If you can tell me what the biggest problem in your community is traffic-wise on super streets. Now, I don't know what I can do about the freeways because they're constantly doing construction that doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay? But I can tell you this. If you tell me what's wrong about the surface streets in your part of Los Angeles, I can solve this problem. I want to take that on as myself and really alleviate what some may say is the most congested city in the United States.
It is.
I mean, I've seen traffic in China and Thailand. I've seen these videos where India, and it looks insane. But I don't live there. I live here.
Yeah.
So,
Potholes.
potholes.
Everywhere.
And we don't even have weather here.
Yeah, no kidding. That is the thing that I'm like, how is there a giant chunk of street missing on 6th and Curson?
Yeah.
Okay? Well, what's going on?
Okay. Do you know the so here in Los Angeles, there's a turning part where La Brea turns down into Hollywood Boulevard. Okay, and it's a sharp right turn, and everybody makes it to then take Hollywood because they think it's a shortcut to then get up to the valley.
Yep.
Okay. There has been a pothole there that they have just continuously filled with blacktop. It is a water main break. You have to solve the water main break before you fill it with tar.
Do you remember all the water main breaks by UCLA where it just all of a sudden like pipes burst? And it happened like 5 times.
And then they
all over LA. And then it's like all of a sudden they're like, why are we Venice all of a sudden?
Then they bring in like Billy Mays with Flex Seal. And they're like, hey, just throw some flex tape on it, and it'll be fine. It's
Find the good.
Find the good. Find the good. Hey guys, great way to start the Positivity Report this morning. We are so excited. Tiffany Smith is coming in here in a few minutes.
Tiff.
The Duchess of Positivity, the Princess of Positivity. What do you got, Ken? Talk to me.
I need to get her the link. She didn't get the link.
Oh,
so.
that's on me.
For
Son of a bee sting.
Okay, is it the same link that we always use?
It is just always. I can't believe this is my first failure of Tiffany Smith.
You guys, not good. Not a good look for Tiff.
I can't believe I missed that, guys. I've had a week. I'm telling you, my wife has pregnancy brain and it's wearing off on me.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, so this morning, and I got to give her credit. My wife is still doing workout classes via Zoom. She looks unbelievably beautiful, but her stomach is like it's awesome to look at. Like I am intrigued by it. Sometimes she sits at night because the clothes are too tight, and she just puts it up like right here, like here. And she just goes with it. And
perfect.
And so I've been taking pictures of it, and I haven't told her that.
Whoa.
But now here's the thing. She sent
I think you're okay.
She sent me this Instagram post, okay? And
killed a guy.
Wow.
Thank you, Ika. Okay? And she was like, see, this is wonderful. And it's this wife telling her husband, like, take the picture. When you think I'm not looking, just take the picture. Because I may think I don't like what my body looks like now, but I'm going to go back and remember when I was pregnant and I'm going to love it. And I was like, okay, so take the picture. So
it's a trap.
Thank you. I've been taking the pictures. Now, this morning, my wife goes on a Zoom workout class. She works out with this lovely woman named Michelle who used to be a spin teacher at Cycle House, which I'm being told no longer exists because of the pandemic.
Of course, yeah.
We have a Peloton, whatever. But she does these classes, she's in there. And I totally forgot. And I walked out naked, and I jumped back right in. Because I was rushing around this morning. I was late. I was very excited about Tiffany Smith. And clearly, when Tiffany Smith texted me last night, what do I need to know about tomorrow? I was like, I thought I sent you the links. But apparently I didn't. That's my bad. I also got a text from an old buddy who we have this running joke that, have you ever noticed that in movies how Bruce Willis shoots guns? Okay? Especially in striking distance. He always shoots guns like this. Like he's like eating a lemon. And he's like, oh, come on.
Eating a lemon.
That is the Bruce Willis shoot face. So Striking Distance was on TV last night and he texted me, Striking Distance shot in Pittsburgh. Anyway.
Sarah Jessica Parker?
Sarah Jessica Parker. In those like 80s, early 90s underwear scene.
Yeah. Who else is in that? That's
who cares? It's a good movie.
It's good.
I think the villain is it's who's in it is Dennis Farina is in it.
Okay.
Dennis Farina plays his like uncle who's a cop.
I put Get Shorty on last night. Dennis Farina is the best in that.
Played golf with Dennis Farina in Palm Springs.
Did you really?
Yeah, randomly. Him and Ken might know this name, Ron Fairley.
Ron Fairley?
Yeah.
Old baseball announcer?
Yes.
Yeah, and
correct.
baseball player.
And baseball player,
too,
yeah.
But, Giant announcer.
Giant and Mariners.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
We got a super chat coming in hot from Curbside Prophet 13. Says,
Curbside.
Here's a secret, Josh. Being a father to a baby is easier. Some may make it seem 3 months in and it's just going well. Not easy, but easier. Just a joy. Well, that makes me feel pretty good about myself because I got to be honest, boys and girls.
Losing it?
Losing it. No, we're good. Hey, so if you guys want to join the Bucket Club or the Fun Club or the Social Club, you guys can go to the GPA.fun. It supports the show. It keeps the lights on. It gets you, if you join the Bucket Club, the buckets are coming. You're going to get your own rocks glass that says the Good People Association. And you can join the Bucket Club 4 or 5 times. Everybody in your family gets it. You can have family occasions together. You all drinking out of the same bucket. You okay, Ken? You're over there smirking. What you got?
What? Wait a minute. Grace says that too. She's like, why are you smirking at me? I'm like, I'm just sitting here. I'm just like listening to you do the sales pitch and just enjoying the show. I'm not smirking. But you text Grace that later today.
I will.
She's always like, what? And I'm like, I'm just looking at you. She's like, you're smirking.
Can my last live Josh Brady next Friday before I have to take off for a couple weeks, can it be Grace versus Ken and Josh Brady?
I'll ask her. She might be ready to make appearances. Yes.
Because
she's
as
still
I've
a little
said,
sad, but
I know. Because as I've said at the end of Josh Brady, it's not about what's in your brain, it's the answers. I think it's not about the brains, it's about the answers.
Well, I mean, the whole thing with my driver's license photo where I thought I was smiling and it looked like I'm a serial killer.
Rick killed a guy. Taika is on fuego today.
He is really on fuego. So, again, the GPA.fun. You can also super chat. You can go to streamlabs.com/goodpeoplegpa. Help supports the show. Today is Wednesday, so you better believe the hot crock pot is looking at me. He's over there like, hey, she's over there, excuse me. She's over there saying, hey, crock dirty to me. Okay?
Daddy, the crock Hello, Crockpot.
We in our Discord, if you're a founder or a Bucket Club, you can suggest crockpot recipes in the Discord. There is a crockpot hashtag, okay? And today we're doing it. We are we took a recipe from GPACharity. Tiffany Smith is in the thing. Let me just get through this real quick and then we'll get there. It's like a carbless pizza. Which basically just looks like a lasagna without the noodles, which I'm so excited about. It's Italian food on a Wednesday. I think after the show, I'm going to run and get like a baguette for us to like make little mini lasagna sandwiches out of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
like
sounds
a little Italian.
Quick note to housekeeping. If you're just popping in the Discord because you got an email and everything, get into the help desk and let me know what your supporting level is at so I can assign you the proper role in Discord so you can get all the benefits. Please, thank you.
Boom.
Listen to Ken.
A couple more super chats before we get into it. And this is, I think this is a first super chat, if I'm not mistaken. The Prince That Wasn't Promised says, parenting is pretty easy. Just don't overthink it a lot. It comes natural. They are pretty durable. Just don't let them near sharp stuff. Well said, because I have scars all over my head from running into sharp stuff when I was a kid. But this one comes from Heather S., which I believe is the Hawaiian hunk's better half.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Prince of the Islands, Princess of the Islands. She is Aloha Thursday. Or Aloha Saturday. We're not really sure. I've yet to meet Heather. I'm very excited.
He won't bring her back.
Hey, she doesn't like us. She's scared of me.
She should be sleeping right now.
She should, yeah. But she says, "Good morning, everyone, and guys, enjoy the cupcakes."
Oh, where are them cupcakes at?
The cupcakes over there. Apparently, they're chocolate covered in peanut butter. Now, as somebody that used to always bring
Peanut butter?
Well, peanut butter. She used to. Didn't Tiffany Smith used to make us stuff? Or she used to bring candy? Or am I thinking of somebody else? We can ask her that question. Ladies and gentlemen, we miss her so much. She's one of the best people you'll ever meet. Always smiling, always there for a laugh, always there for a whiskey and a good hug. It's Tiffany Smith.
Hi.
It's Tiffany Smith.
Hey, Tiffany.
Tiffany, I'm so sorry. When you texted me last night, I thought that I had sent you links. I'm an idiot. I really, really apologize.
It's okay. It's okay. I got up this morning. It was good because I had to get up early, take Loki for a walk, my dog, and then come back in. And I was like, okay, I'm going to make coffee. I'm going to get the links. We're good to go.
I'm an idiot. This is the first time this has happened. You know what, Tiffany? I just expect more out of myself. I'm like, oh, she's got it. She's got it because you usually have it. You usually got it.
Yeah, we got it. We
got
it,
it.
though. I'm here.
We're
all
are.
good. Yeah. I heard though. I never made anything.
No.
I know.
Yeah.
Tiffany, I was like trying to think. I'm like, did you? I mean,
No.
That's why I'm like.
I
I just figured because you always were such a breath of fresh energy, and every time you came in, it was like you did bring something. You brought yourself,
Tiffany,
really, but I did think you brought food too.
She brings smiles.
She does.
She brings
I'm trying to think,
smiles.
like, maybe for like holidays, like I definitely have made cookies and brought them, but it wasn't like a regular thing because it's like during quarantine, I don't know about all of you guys, but it's like I've gone through phases of like very beginning, I was like, I cooked all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
And then it was like, I'm gonna have ice cream and cupcakes every day for every meal. And now I'm kind of swung back to the like, oh, I should probably start like meal prepping or like eating a little bit healthier.
Yeah.
So I like go through phases of cooking, but it's not my like go-to.
Okay, so now I understand, and I apologize for assuming that you somehow brought us baked goods.
I think you were telling her something.
Positive.
I will say this is as far as like you're talking about like eating and such is beginning of the pandemic, Amanda wasn't pregnant yet. So I was like, you just want to drink vodka every day? Because I was like, oh, this will last 3 weeks and then we'll go back to normal. And then like a month and a half in, I was like, okay, listen, this is a serious issue.
Yeah.
Because we were going through like a handle of vodka a week. Because I was like, well, it's 3:30.
What else are we doing?
We can't do anything. Yeah. And then we were like, all right, let's sober up. Then Amanda gets pregnant, and I feel bad like drinking at home in general. But then I feel bad drinking in front of her. Not that she's like jonesing for alcohol, but I like got sober again. And then all of a sudden I was like, I'm going to have a couple drinks. And now I have, my tolerance has just plummeted. So like 2 whiskeys. And I'm like, babe, let's name the kid Blanket.
I have had a few whiskeys during this time also. And the same thing, like I'm not somebody who like, oh, I sit down and have a whiskey by myself often.
Sure.
So I've definitely had like 2 times probably like on my birthday, I had like whiskeys on the roof by myself. And I for sure like finished 3/4 of it. And I was like, I am done.
Yeah, Tiff. Go.
Is there a...
I can't even, there's no one even for me to talk to. I like came back in and was like, Loki, dance with me. And he's like, no.
Loki.
Is this, are you still in a complex, Tiff? I know you can't see me on the camera, but, or was this on a house, just a roof of a house, just sitting there in a lawn chair with whiskey, staring into the sun?
So where I live, it's an apartment complex, and the roof, like, you're not really supposed to go up there, I don't think.
Yeah.
There's not edges, but
there's not edges.
Watch those edges.
Dance with me, dog.
Walls or something, just like roof.
Dance with me, dog, at the edge. Okay, dog? Come on, dog, dance.
I don't take him up there. I came back downstairs into my apartment and then was like, dance party, and he was like, ah.
No. Wait a second. Okay, so let me get this straight. Did you take a chair up there, or were you just standing, and did your neighbors call the police? Like you're on the edge of a building, and they're like, hey, so there's this girl, and she's just drinking whiskey on the edge.
No. It's pretty big. I mean, it's an apartment complex, so the whole roof of the entire building is connected. Got it.
I
don't take chairs up, but I do take like pillows and a beach towel, and like I had my like journal and a cigar and my whiskey, and I was sitting up there.
Oh,
so like if someone saw me and called the police on me, I'd be like, that's crazy. I'm just like having a nice afternoon.
So not only were you on a place where you might not have been allowed, with no edges, but you also brought a fire hazard up there as well.
It was my birthday, okay?
Hey. Yeah, we gotta.
You're allowed to do whatever you want, Tiff.
You're on the edge of glory. Yeah. I see it, Tiffany. Yeah. It's awesome. When you said a cigar, I'm like, yeah, that's Tiffany.
That's great.
That's awesome.
Fantastic. Holy moly, man! We miss you, Tiff. What have you been doing? What's been going on? I mean, you're Meghan Markle. Are they going to do a movie where she's like not royal anymore, and you got to be like normal Tiffany?
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I mean,
man,
I feel like it was interesting because before all the quarantine and stuff happened, I felt like, oh, there's like another story of them like leaving and coming to live in the States. And that's kind of like the end of a film. But now it's kind of like, there's so much stuff going on with them that, you know, it doesn't feel like there's this is the film. Like the first movie that Parisa did, it was like them dating and getting engaged. Yeah. Then our film was like the marriage and moving to England. So I don't know what the third one would be.
Okay.
We'll see. But yeah, I mean, I feel really lucky because during quarantine, I've got to still continue to work in some ways where, you know, I did Master of the Universe Revelation and we still had to do some episodes during quarantine, which has been awesome. I have like a whole VO booth set up in my closet now.
Whoa.
That's right.
So that's been really, really cool. And I don't know if you guys saw, but Kevin occasionally will announce stuff. And so the composer has been announced on his Twitter and stuff, which is super cool. So every time those announcements come out, I get really excited. And this weekend, I'm actually on an episode of NCIS LA.
Whoa!
Hey!
Yeah. So it's been like here and there work, you know, hosting stuff for like I did stuff for DC Film and New York Comic Con, and so that stuff has been keeping me busy. But, I mean, literally like it's been roller skating, my dog, hikes.
Okay, wait.
Hikes.
Time
Running
out.
into Tiffany on hikes is very special in LA here.
Time out.
Come on.
Okay.
Roller.
I want to talk about the Masters Universe stuff, and I want to talk about work stuff. But Coney, we go back to the roller skating. Are we talking roller blading, or are we talking like actual roller skates? Like, are you doing this? Are you doing any roll bounce kind of stuff? Like, what do we got?
So basically, I go forward and backwards and inside. I'm trying to learn new stuff, but it's hard. It's way harder than I thought it was, and it's on regular like quad skates, not rollerblades. Which I do. I have my old rollerblades from like when I was a teenager.
And where is? Are you going around? Is there like a track you go to, or are you going like?
Sometimes I was in my apartment.
Yes.
And other times there's like a park near me that has racquetball courts that are closed off.
Oh.
I'll go in there and roller skate, and I'll like have the dog in there, and then I just skate around in circles and try and learn stuff.
That's amazing.
I got some new skates, so I'm super pumped on. I'm probably gonna use them today, but this brand called Flannereuse. They're a brand, and the sneakers, you can take the skates off, like. Not like the skates that went up into your shoe. It's literally like the whole base comes off, so it's just a regular sneaker, and you can just put the skates on whenever you want. So those are cool. I'm gonna try them out today. I'm really excited.
Well, those are like the old Fisher Price ones back in the day when you were a kid. They were
just strap them on.
Yes, exactly. But they were so slow that you couldn't actually move, and they were meant that way so the kids wouldn't fall down a hill on roller skates. I remember the Soders across the street had that. The Soder family: Barb, Rich, Trish, Patrick, RJ, Katie.
Good people.
I can't believe I just rattled all 6 of those people off that easily. Now, Tiff, did you have roller skating? I know I'm harping on this roller skating, but I am very interested in roller skating, and I would love my daughter to want to roller skate a bunch because I loved roller skating parties back in like grade school and elementary school, and I don't know at what point in like, let's see, I was probably. Maybe it was like 91, 92 when they closed both of the local roller rinks in Pittsburgh and you no longer had skating parties. And one of my best/worst memories was Whitney Brown holding hands with Brandon Kaler at the 4th grade social, roller skating social. And she was my girlfriend. Everyone was like, did you see her holding hands with Brandon Kaler? I was like, this is I mean, that might have been my first relationship cry. And Whitney Brown did text me on my birthday, so no big deal. We have patched it up since, Tiffany Smith. But... did you have roller skating birthdays? And what was the inspiration behind these roller skates? Because, I mean, maybe we join a roller skating club.
Yes.
I mean, so I think I went a little when I was younger.
Okay.
But I definitely rollerbladed.
Okay.
The skating thing now, it's like, I mean, it's everyone who's skating now. Like, I was on TikTok a lot, and I saw all these girls who were roller skating, and they looked so cool. And it's like a fitness workout, and they're just like, dance. I love dancing. So I'm like, okay, so it's like, dancing outside by myself, like I could do that.
See, yes.
What?
Yes, I agree. Yes. Dancing outside, yes.
Yeah. So, and they make it look so easy. Like these people that are good, and they do a lot of tricks and learn stuff in their like a small space. So that's the other thing that's cool about it is like, jokes aside, like you can skate in your house and learn like a small trick in like a very little space. And then go outside with it. So that's been, I think, a lot of people have gotten really into it during quarantine. And yeah, so I've been trying, but it's like, it's hard. It's really hard. I literally will take my phone and like set it up while I'm outside and be like, what trick am I learning today? And then I just work on that one thing over and over and over and over and over and over again.
I love your passion for it. I really love your passion for the roller skating. Because I mean, I got to be honest. What I've been talking to Amanda about, because we're like yesterday was 2 weeks, Tiffany. We got 2 week countdown till baby arrives. Yeah, right. And so I was like, we're gonna have to start doing activities with her because babies just don't like to sit around and watch Bridgerton. Like I don't know if you know this. Okay, so
like for a little while she will, like at the beginning, right?
Yeah, like I mean, at the beginning we just kind of make sure that she doesn't die. Like the only thing that she has is us, right? We're her nurturing, we're everything. Like you can set her down, I've been told, but you really got to pay attention. Like you really got to be on it, Tiffany Smith. So I'm going to be a great dad. I don't know if you can tell. So
you're going to be a great dad.
Thank you. But so I'm like, maybe roller skating is an activity we pick up. I've already bought her little golf clubs, not plastic ones, legit metal ones that I'm gonna set. I'm gonna have this little girl, as soon as she can walk, she is swinging a golf club. I'm telling you, this is the daddy. I've said it a billion times on this show, but maybe roller skating is an activity. Maybe little mini roller blades.
Let Earl
This is what I'll tell you. If you want to roller skate with your daughter, you should start now.
Yeah, that's the best advice.
Like, she's gonna pick it up so quick, and you're gonna be like, so my parents are amazing. My parents used to go on roller skating dates together. My dad was like real good. So I went home and I my parents first got together, had matching skates. So my dad picks his out and the wheels are all worn. My mom picks hers out and they look brand new. He just didn't really do it much. So my dad was like, oh, I should try and skate again. And he was like, like he put them on and was like, it's like a whole new world being on skates when you haven't been on them for so long.
Yeah.
I would say start now, because she's going to like be skating circles around you and you're going to be like, hold on.
Yeah. Grabbing the wall. Yeah. We had in Pittsburgh, we had spinning wheels and roll R skate. The R was just a single R. And we'd like to also, we'd also like to shout out Rick Smith. The legend continues.
Yes.
That Rick Smith was a really good roller skater.
How's my adopted father doing? Is he okay?
My parents are good. They it's been great. I mean, they've gotten to do a ton. My dad loves the yard at the house, so he's always doing work on it. Now it looks like insane. It looked insanely awesome before, and now it's like next level.
That's great.
And both of them have gotten their like first rounds of the vaccine, which is really makes me feel very good and calmer, and so that's good. And did the whole like tons of quarantine and testing before I went home for the holidays, just to be with it. So it was the three of us, dog.
Yeah,
which was really fun, because it felt like. It felt like as if I had brought a baby home.
Yeah.
Loki is the baby of the family.
I love that.
I know that feeling.
So sweet.
Really
I can bring a baby over to your house if you want. If you want to see if you like it. If you
just put her down on the chair.
Can you give Amanda and I an hour? I will give you a bottle. Okay, anything you want, Tiff. Her name. You can teach her about all kinds of nerdy stuff. You can teach her about Masters of the Universe. Whatever you want to talk to her about, we'll give her 1 hour of Tiffany Smith a week.
You got it. I will for sure. Yeah.
Yes,
I love this. Are you going to just drop your baby?
My friends who've had babies, because there have been a couple people who've had babies during quarantine.
Yeah.
And my go-to is always like Mickey knit hats, because I'm like, I know we can't go right now, but eventually we'll get to go to Disneyland with them, and I'm gonna love that. So
no. We were testing out strollers, and I think Amanda was looking at it. I was like, this one's pretty smooth. She's like, yeah, you're gonna have to push it around Disney World for like a long time. And I was like, oh God, she just totally threw the barb right in the. Right, because you know me, I'm not like a big Disneyland fan, but I can't wait to see the little look on her face when she's like, "Oh my God, it's a Star Wars plane!" You know, I want to see that. I really, really want to see it.
That's what's gonna get you.
Our buddy Curbside Prophet in the chat threw in a super chat. He said, "So people in LA really do have cool places on roofs where they can just get away and think, like in every rom-com." Yeah, they do.
Very true.
Listen,
apparently,
I would not say it's cool. Like when I put my beach blanket out, if you only see the little space that I'm sitting on, it looks cool. But like if you see the whole view of it, it's like the air conditioning unit. Like the roof is actually this weird like grainy sand.
Yes. I know that it's buckled.
Melrose Place are like 90210.
Right. 90210,
yeah.
Jeez.
So wait, okay. So can you talk to us real quick about the Masters of the Universe stuff? Or I know you can't spoil anything, but can you like give us how things have gone? Like, have you really enjoyed doing it? Is this your first voice kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, I've done a couple of game voices. Like I did DC Lego Villains.
Okay.
And I did some stuff with Gears 5. But it's all been kind of like smaller stuff here and there, you know. And this one was super awesome. It just came up because like obviously Kevin Smith is working on it.
Sure.
But it was one of those jobs where I auditioned, and when you're doing voiceover, this was pre-quarantine, you know, you just tape yourself and you get the sides and you send them in and out into the ether and see what happens.
Boom.
And I remember I recorded it and I was like, the end of it, because obviously like you're gonna have to say at some point, I have the power, whatever role you're auditioning for. So I like broke out my lightsaber off the wall.
Oh, nice. Nice.
when I did it, because I was like, it helps. Like the biggest thing I've learned doing voiceover is like using your body. Like even though people aren't seeing your face, there's still so much like that helps when you're doing an action.
Yeah.
So I like for sure lifted up my lightsaber, was like, I have the power, and I turned it off, and it was like, and I left it on the tape because I was like, either someone's gonna think this is really funny or they're just not gonna get it. I'm like, I feel like they'll totally get it in the space that we're in.
It's like 90% of things I say, Tiffany. Either they're gonna think it's funny or it's just not.
And it's been, recording was so awesome. I can't wait for, hopefully at some point, fingers crossed, when I can actually be with the whole cast, because I think I already said this a while ago, but when the announcement came out of the whole cast, I had no idea who was voicing characters, and I was like, I saw the list, and I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
The talent in it is incredible, and it was an awesome experience, and just built my confidence up so much, because everyone that I got to work with was so incredibly kind, and our voice director, Colette Sunderman, is amazing. She was so sweet, and everyone was so willing to help out where I needed it, or was like, because you know me, like if I'm doing something, I want to make sure I'm doing the best job that I can possibly do at it. So getting to talk to people on the side and be like, hey, like, do you have any guidance? Do you have anything that could make me feel more comfortable, do a better job? Because I always say, I'm like, if I'm screwing up, like, I'd rather you just tell me, like, don't do it that way, that's terrible.
Right.
Than like trying to baby me. So it worked out really, really well, and I've gotten a lot more confident, and it's been great during quarantine because there's been so much more stuff coming up for auditions and stuff, which has been really, really cool. So I can't wait to see the show. I'm just as excited, I think, as everyone else, and it's just over the top that I'm like, I actually get to be in it. Like, so yeah,
it's amazing.
Really, really, really cool.
This cast: Diedrich Bader, Kevin Conroy, Liam Cunningham, Sir Davos, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Mark Hamill, Lena Headey, Justin Long, Jason Mewes. Oh my God, this is a super. Henry Rollins, Stephen Root, Alicia Silverstone,
Stephen Root,
Cree Summer, Tiffany Smith is
Tiffany
Andra.
Smith.
This is a powerhouse cast.
Holy talk about real masters of the
How
universe.
you just listed all those people is exactly how I felt when I read it.
Yeah.
It's like,
What?
people read all these names and then be like, who's Tiffany Smith?
That's the Tiffany Smith.
We
know.
She's,
We know.
And,
Tiffany is one of the most dear friends, amazing people. We talk about it all the time. Tiffany, when you just send a random text, just checking on how your friends are doing, that is why, Tiffany, I think you are as successful and going to have people say, "Oh, Tiffany Smith in this."
Yep.
Because you are. You bring that smile. So I always love mentioning that, because it's like, Tiff, I'm good. Blah, 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 blah.
Always very welcoming text, and I'm sorry, Tiff, if I don't text you enough to see how you're doing. But guess what? I got a baby girl coming, so you might get some more texts. Hey, Tiff, how you doing? Cool. You want a kid for an hour? I got to go do something.
I love this. I now know what Josh's plan is.
Yeah.
He's going to go to friends around town and go, you want a baby? Just leave him on the couch, maybe?
Yeah.
You're near the studio, right? You're right by.
I will watch her.
Watch the baby for a little while.
Yeah. Hey, listen, we'll put the mic on her. We'll mute her mic. It's fine. It's not a big deal. What are we gonna do?
We'll mute her mic.
Yeah. Name here in the chat says, doesn't even have a kid, and he's already trying to loan her like a library book on pre-order. You want an hour, 2 hours? Just bring it back in good condition. Yeah, it's very true.
Perfect.
Be kind, rewind.
Family Zoom. I forget which holiday it was for during all of this, but it was like one of my cousins, shared like, oh, we're having a baby or whatever. And we like waited a little while and everyone was like, oh, it's so exciting. I was like, hey guys, I have an announcement. I'm not having a baby. I was like, Mom, what have I been doing during quarantine? I don't see anyone.
Yeah.
It would be the Immaculate Conception if I was pregnant during quarantine.
Well, Tiffany, we've just written you into Jesus Christ Superstar 2
Yeah.
on roller skates.
On roller skates.
On roll.
Yeah, Andrew Lloyd Webber's.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Oh, man. Tiffany, you're the best.
Someone is writing it right now.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Please.
You're the best. Thank you for taking some time out of your morning and being here with us. When we can all get together in person, we can't wait to see you. You can come on. You can come here whenever you want. This is your place.
Please.
Safe place, whatever. And also, we have whiskey here, too. So whenever you want to come by, we can get drunk as well.
And there's a roof. There's a roof.
And there's a roof here.
We just can't put direct TV on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I feel like we need to get roller skates.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's a video.
Go on roller skates and see what happens.
I swear to God, if you hold hands with some other guy, I will flip out.
That's I felt that feeling.
Tiff, we love you so much. Stay safe out there. Stay happy. Send more roller skating videos. We love you so much.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye,
Tiff.
Oh man, just a
She's
breath
the best.
of fresh air. She really is.
I know what you mean, Mark. Too. Tiffany does. She'll do the rounds, and
She does the
you
rounds,
get
yeah.
you get a text from Tiffany like,
Yeah.
"Hey, just checking how you doing," and it's like Christmas. It's like, what did you get? Did you get it? What did she
get a
say in
tip
yours? What did she say in yours?
Exactly.
text.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things that makes her, kind of. You're like, yeah. Of course, she's in Masters of the Universe.
Of course.
Oh my God! And that music, I wanted to ask her, but she mentioned it. Bear McCreary. That music is so awesome. Have you listened yet?
No,
Masters of the Universe, not
no,
so
no,
much?
no. I don't get as excited for like music as you guys do.
No, I know. It's
Like
okay.
scores,
No, I
like
feel you.
yeah,
Yacht
you know what
rock.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get excited for
Well,
music.
but for like scores, like I love them when they're there. Like no doubt about it. John Williams and James Horner, all those things. But yeah, I after the fact go, oh yeah, that music was really good. Who was that?
No.
Who's Johnny Williams?
Get a little
Johnny Williams.
No, it's not that I don't like it. It's like I've been in this car with Christian, and he turns on his car, and there's a score playing.
Yeah.
And I
I'll do it.
I get it. I get it. I'm not shortchanging you, Mark Riley.
Okay,
Spread
listen.
positivity.
Put on How to Train Your Dragon right now. Put on How to Train Your
That's a
Dragon
good
right
score.
now. I will
That's a
show
score.
you.
Josh,
I will
what
show
if
you.
what if I told you I have the Bad Girls soundtrack on CD?
Bad Girls, as in
The score: Madeline Stowe,
Madeline Stowe, Drew Barrymore.
Andy McDowell, Mary Stuart Masterson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ken, I will say that yesterday I brought up the fact that the one CD I still wish I had is the Wayne's World soundtrack. So the fact that you have the Bad Girl soundtrack on CD, we need more. Remember when the soundtracks were released on CDs and people flipped out for it?
Yeah.
The Forrest Gump double CD soundtrack?
double album.
Woo!
CCR on there.
The Titanic soundtrack. Nobody could get it. Not that I was looking for it or anything.
That's the Titanic soundtrack to me. It's
That's
great.
How dare you? How dare you both?
Do you know who does that though? You know who's doing that voice? Who? Clearly Celine Dion.
Oh,
She's
clearly, right?
She is the voice of the ocean.
It was I think it was also a Celtic singer or something like that. Yeah.
Way to really bring down the improv there, Mark Riley. No, that wasn't Celine Dion. Dum Dum. Who's next? Oh,
Son of a.
Hey, is Heather still watching? She probably went to sleep.
She probably went to sleep.
How about this?
Kaika's got
Look at
something.
this.
Oh,
This is it.
Oh my God! There, no, all the way in.
It's 9:38 here on the Pacific, and Ken has had his first cupcake of the day. Chocolate ready to go. Ikaika threw up the paddle of destiny, and he drops it onto his shirt. Respect the wood with the chocolate. Is it good, Ken? Ken can't say you need some milk. You need some milk.
Oh, it's good. I need water.
Remember that old milk commercial, and they're
Yes.
trying to make them talk, and let's go.
Ikaika, you had something you'd like to join?
I was saying, I remember I used to go to sleep to the Space Jam soundtrack.
That's a good one.
Space Jam. Okay.
It's the Space Jam.
Yeah.
The Space Jam. We've been over this. This is clearly a generation-defining movie.
It is.
Defining movie because people in Ikaika's generation, like Cody Hall, Christian Ruvalcaba, love Space Jam. People in our generation are like, you wasted Bill Murray on a movie with Looney Tune basketball players.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen it in a while. I'm sure it doesn't hold up. Just
You know what? Don't backtrack, Ikaika. Either stick by your soundtrack guns and say you love Space Jam, or don't.
Embrace it, my friend.
Don't go full Josh McCook and be like, yeah, you know what? I think I like Westworld. Meanwhile, I'm just saying it so that I can get through the section of people stop hating me on the internet because I didn't like Westworld. It's a stupid show. Ikaika, I love you, buddy. Tell us how you really feel about Space Jam.
how far did you get in Westworld?
I finished the whole first season.
Wait, and you haven't gone past it.
Oh,
right?
that's why.
No!
Yeah.
I didn't get past the pilot.
It's robots. I don't
Oh,
care
yeah, you
about them.
That's right. You don't like robots.
No.
Robots.
He doesn't like the robots.
Because you think they're boring, they're going to kill you, sentient, you come to, that kind of stuff, or are you just bored by...
All robots.
No, here.
Okay. Catch all.
That's not a robot. That's a man with a bad breathing problem.
I think
That was General Grievous,
I think
robot
you're
slash.
on the positivity report here. We need to find the positive. We need to find the good. Josh,
Let's find some good.
Josh, why don't you like robots? Where did this come from? Let's analyze the hate of robots.
Let's get this.
Johnny 5, I'm alive.
Okay. When you start automating manufacturing, you take away human jobs, like in the city of Pittsburgh, okay? Which sent us into a recession. Okay, you outsource jobs to robots. You take away manufacturing. You create a recession.
This is my favorite Springsteen song.
It's a proven fact. That and the fact that in every movie ever, we're like, guys, guess what? We got this new robot. Okay, he's gonna change. Oh God, he ate everybody. He's killing everybody. He's shooting them. It's the same plot every time. Even in iRobot, you're like, guess what? The robot's revolted. Yeah, no, it happens every time. Like, I'm supposed to cry when Schwarzenegger melts himself in Terminator 2? Melt all of the robots.
Mother of God. Oh, every damn time.
Thank you. Perfect timing, Ikaika.
You're not wrong.
You're really getting it.
You're not wrong, but there
I'm
are
sweating
exceptions.
from yelling
you are.
about robots.
But Johnny 5?
Johnny 5?
You know what? Johnny 5 is an exception, but he's not a robot. He's more of a tank stick, man.
I can get Johnny 5 in.
Okay.
My friend Tim Blaney voiced him.
Really?
Wait, what?
My friend Tim Blaney voiced that and a dog, Frank the Pug in Men in Black.
What?
I'll reach out to Tim. I'll see if I can have him convince you to
Shut-
love robots.
Yes. Yes.
Are you Ken? That is.
Yeah, it was at the
You've
ground.
been holding that. Wow.
Yeah.
Boom.
Johnny 5.
Me, there's a chance.
Yeah, there's a chance.
There it is.
It all makes sense, Josh. It all makes sense. Like I said, it's the Springsteen song of the cold winds of the robots came and took all of our jobs. I get it now.
You hit it.
Get it.
I think that was on. Was that on Greetings from Asbury Park?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
That was
We
the Super
are
Bowl.
the world. We are the children. Yeah.
Don't trust the robots, they'll come for your family. I think that would have been a way better song. And had we been,
That would have raised more money for people in need. We don't like robots. They kill our children. So let's keep up fighting robots every day.
my face hurts.
Oh, my stomach. We got to do a parody of that whole thing, and then we can have because Dan Aykroyd shows up in We Are the World, and he's just in the back like we are. We are.
Oh God.
I'm obsessed with 80s charity songs.
Oh my God, they are the best,
It's
aren't they?
Christmas time.
Yeah.
In the city.
They're just all together and they're doing. Yeah, it's.
Dozens of us. Dozens.
But when you're having fun. Yeah.
Holy cow.
Melt all the robots.
You could do what I would just like to see is what I'm envisioning in my head is this. They're all singing the song, right? You've got Bob Dylan over in the corner. It's like,
We are the robots.
right?
Babies when the melt the robots.
And you've got all of them singing, and they're just talking about saving the world, and then Springsteen goes off on one. He's like, don't trust the road. And they're all kind of like, Jesus, Springsteen. And was that in the original lyrics?
Yeah, the producer's like, that went dark.
Bruce juice. Calm down.
We're trying to raise
Who has
money.
the solo? George Michael? Who has the one solo? Doesn't it?
Which one? Oh, God.
Yes,
Which
like-
good?
Well,
Yeah.
Bruce does. George Michael.
Does George Michael have the
George
solo?
Michael?
And he
So.
just goes off on the robots.
Yeah.
I mean, this.
Boy George. That's what I meant to say.
Well,
George.
he has the one. Boy George has the one in. He hits it great in the Africa Christmas in Africa.
Live
Dave
Aid?
Taylor live. Bob Geldof song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where Bono comes in and is like, "Thank God it's them instead of you." Like, I watch documentaries on those songs. I love them. I love them. He's like, they chose Bono, Bob Geldof from Boomtown Rats, who put the song together. Was like, this is the one part of the song we need someone to lecture. And they're like, Bono, and he's like, got it.
Don't trust the robots.
Don't trust the robots.
Thank God it's not.
Oh my God! This is the greatest show of all time. Oh, Solskjaer 1999 comes and says, "Josh, watch Blade Runner 2049 or Robo Love." No.
Yeah.
I know what happens in Blade Runner. They're robots.
RoboCop though.
But no,
Yes.
I saw it. He's got guns. It's a cop.
RoboCop protects you. And his name's not RoboCop anymore. It's Murphy. He's alive.
That's right.
Andres Ortiz pops into Super Chat, says, thank you for that Bruce impression, Ken. A $20 Super Chat. Oh, hell yes. Thank you, Ken. Don't trust the roads.
Pittsburgh in the chat there. Riley does a Killer Boy George impression. Yes, you've seen pictures.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Holy moly. You guys want me to bring down the mood by telling you a dad joke?
It can only go up from here.
We may just want to end the show. I don't know if we can go out on a higher note.
No, I think you need those videos. I think you need.
Holy moly. Okay.
Videos and dad jokes. Come
real
on.
quick. All right, here's your dad joke of the day. You guys ready?
Yes.
What's a ninja's favorite type of shoes?
Wait. What?
Sneakers. Get it? He's sneakers.
Oh
Sneaky.
no! It was right there in
It
front
was
of me
right
too.
there for you.
Okay.
One more. Why do vampires seem sick? They're always coughing.
We are the robots. We will take your job.
Oh my goodness. Okay, word of the day. Can you guess it? It's called Nick Tate.
Nick Tate.
Nick Tate.
Nick Tate.
Nick Tate.
Nick Tate.
Nick Tate. Ikaika, first guess.
I
Nick
believe
Tate.
that's when you put in nicotine gum in your mouth.
Ooh, that would be the Mark Riley.
That would be that would be my
Nick
definition.
Tate. Ken.
Nick Tate. Nick Tate is like to put a finer point on it.
Nick Tate. Finer point. Mark Riley.
To transfer or transcribe to something.
Incorrect. We're looking for blink. Nick Tate is apparently another word for blinking. Just a blink.
So I'm nictating right now?
I just nictated. As opposed to lactating.
Yeah,
Which
I
is
was
when
gonna
you
That's
milk comes out of your nipples.
No, okay. Okay, lactating. Yes.
Lactate.
Nictating.
Nictating. Blink.
I love that Josh did the extra detail. You know, like lactating. When milk comes out of your nipples.
Science.
Okay, so real quick, Jeopardy last night, because we have this 2-day champ. I was doing Peloton and watching Jeopardy at the same time, but I will say the new champ sound, if you took him and Ken Jennings and put him on a microphone, they would sound exactly alike. They sound exactly the same. I was like, wait, is Ken Jennings back on the show? I wasn't kind of paying attention. No, it's the new guy. It's the 2-day champ, and he won $34,000 on the nose last night. Bo Jackson football number. Okay. Also on Friday, Claire McNear, author of the Jeopardy book. I'm started reading it. She's awesome. She's a fantastic follow on Twitter. I asked her if she wanted to come on Joshpardy, and we'll bring it up on the show. And she's a writer for The Ringer too, Ken. She's a writer on The Ringer. And she said, I have refused to do charity or trivia. Charity. I refused to do trivia because every show that I went on during when I was promoting the book when it first came out, thought it would be fun to spring trivia on me. So what I have to do is try and sell her on Joshpardy on the show on Friday. That's not the main reason I want to talk about Jeopardy. She had this all inside access pass basically to do all these interviews with past contestants. Alex Trebek, Ken Jennings did the foreword. This book is fantastic.
That's great.
You guys can find it on Amazon right now if you want to order it, and we'll talk about that on Friday. Okay, let's do some videos that make me smile, not featuring robots. Okay, watch this, Ken. Watch this. This is genius. This is genius. It's a balloon. It's a balloon. Watch it again. Watch it again. It looks just like a bowling ball.
Yeah. Oh, he was pranking him.
Pranking him. Solid prank job.
That's a good.
I used to dress like that for 15 years.
Yeah.
That's how I dressed for 15 years. Get rid of your polos.
Get rid of all of them.
I have.
You have nice polos.
I have
You have
tons of
You have
polos.
different polos. You don't have the Target specials.
I mean, I have one of them.
I have a polo.
You wear a lot of flannels.
I have flannels. I'm a flannel guy.
You look good in a flannel, though.
Thank you.
And it's I either have polos, loud pants, or t-shirts.
Do you
or
think
apparently
t-shirts?
Henry's now.
Do you think we could do this to Cody Hall? Like,
That's what I'm saying.
convince
Don't show him. I hope he's not in this chat, because sometimes he pops in there. You know what I mean? All right, let's go to the next
like a
one.
ninja.
This guy is blind skateboarding. Watch this
that's
again.
great.
Watch this again.
That's great.
This is unbelievable.
Yes.
He feels it,
Feels
and then he
it.
lands it. Guys,
That's great.
you know how difficult skateboarding is? Skateboarding is so hard. Okay?
Yes, I know.
So hard.
Yeah, I
Okay.
skated for like 4 years and I still can't do that.
Yeah.
Like this.
He did it blind.
Yeah.
Don't let anybody ever tell you can't do something.
Correct.
Sure, Josh, you can't play in the PGA Tour. That doesn't mean I go out when I play golf and try and shoot the lowest score possible. Okay?
Yeah.
Boom.
Let's show one more. We're going to get to the question of the day. I totally forgot because it was a good one and we had some really good answers.
Okay.
Let's do one. Oh, this is this trend.
Muting the music.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. This is this trend of this, like, what is this called, Ikaika?
Silhouette challenge.
Silhouette challenge. And look, it's a sweet grandma
Oh.
just getting thirst. She's
Getting
a
there.
thirst trap.
There's trap.
Thirst trap. Look at her just living the dream.
That's
so
good.
now, Ken, I was told this started as something and then
It's generally to promote body positivity for women. There's with a lot of trends, it starts maybe in other spots and it maybe grows and grows beyond the original intention. So there's been some controversy around this, around every trend. But when it gets to this far and you can just kind of accept it for what it is, I think it's pretty powerful.
Agreed.
You know?
Yeah, look at this sweet grandma. I miss my grandma so much. She got her first vaccine last week. Or this week on Monday. She got it on Monday, which we're really excited about. And I think her whole assisted living facility did too. So she's going to be able to go out about the world again because
Good. That's good news.
you know it's tough. Let's do. Was that the last one? Do you want to do one more? Oh, we did 3. What's that other one I wanted to do?
The golf one.
Yes,
Yes.
the golf one. Watch this. Okay. Watch this.
Okay, let it refresh before.
Oh, refreshing. Here we go. Hi, everybody. Hello, friends.
Welcome.
Hello,
We're going
friends.
to get to that question of the day. Thanks.
There.
Okay, watch this. This kid flops it over his dad's head.
What?
The trust that takes for that kid to make this shot. First of all, I know I can't do that. I have a chip yip. I've never been able to really flop it like that. Yeah, it's a chip yip. It's like I got a wrist. It's sort of like a mental block. It's a mental thing.
No.
Now, here's the thing: is I want my daughter to be able to do this at this kid's size and age because we're going to be playing golf in the backyard nonstop all the time. My wife is going to be so upset that she's not going to be a dancer but a golfer. Look at this kid.
She could be both, right? The first
she can be
world's
both. Dancing golfer.
Yeah.
Hey, I like that.
It helps. Listen, dancing helps your body move. It helps you learn certain muscles. That's why I do all the dancing at the weddings. I wanted to bring that up to Tiffany Smith because one of the last weddings I went to was
That's why you do it.
with Tiffany Smith. Yeah, I dance at weddings for my golf game. Everybody knows this. And at this wedding, it's my really good friend Emily and Tom. They just had a baby, a little boy. Very exciting. She is Tiffany's makeup artist. She's a very talented makeup artist. Kevin Smith was the officiant in the wedding. This was that wedding I went to. Kevin Smith was the officiant. And her buddy, her husband, Tom, Emily's husband, Tom, is an air traffic controller. I also want to get him on the show because I think air traffic controlling might be one of the craziest jobs that nobody knows about.
Yeah, exactly. I never want to. It would scare the hell out of me to be in charge of that.
Yeah,
One of my favorite movies,
Wait.
Pushing 10.
Oh,
Billy Bob, Angelina.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
Cusack.
Summer Rental with John Candy because he was a.
Has nothing to do with airplanes, right? Or was he?
No, he was an air traffic guy, and he needed to get away because he thought a fly was a plane. And so they said, you need to go on vacation.
Check that out.
And so he did.
Pushing
wrong
10,
day to
man.
sniff.
Pushing
10. Wrong day to quit sniffing glue. Yeah, Tom does like that movie. Tom also obviously loves planes, and he like broke down the entire Top Gun trailer to me, the new Top Gun, and he was like, they're flying the actual planes. Like this isn't computer. Like this is this is something we're seeing in actual flight.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise learned how to fly a plane.
Well,
and just went.
my other buddy Tanner, his buddy Glenn is in this movie. Is in Top Gun 2, and he was talking to Tom Cruise, and Tom Cruise was like, "I gotta be honest, I have been so excited about this movie. Like I'm just feeling it. My body has been so calm that last night I slept." And he just ended the sentence, and Glenn was like, period? Like you don't usually sleep? Or you've proven the fact that you are in fact a vampire?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I hate to say it and bring it back again, but robot.
Yeah, he might be. Okay, so the question of the day, and I will say I got a ton of amazing responses. This has been one of the best questions I've response-wise that I've gotten so far. So the question of the day, Ken, the Positivity Report wants to know, if you open a bonsai tree store, like in Karate Kid 3, what do you name it? Now, I got some really good responses, a lot of, like, some Buckeye bonsai, Johnny Meatball, aka John Mariano, Wise Guy Bonsai, and he put a gif of Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
Okay, now, my favorite response, and I appreciate this because we're trying to learn things. Tomorrow, a teacher feature. I've also got my cousin who's a doctor telling us how it's been in a hospital on the front line. He's an emergency room doctor, Joe Marshallek. Okay. Jason Harris says, as someone who lives in Japan, I must point out that your small mistake. Bonsai, Banzai, is a cheer people shout, and bonsai, Sai, is a type of cultivated tree. So I guess my shop name would be Bonsai for bonsai.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
See? That's good.
That's good.
There were a lot of Ikaika threw one in here, bonsai hard with a trimmed branch, like bonsai, like die hard. I get it. It's a good pun. It's solid. It's good. I wanted to shout out one more. Hold on. Oh, Kawa bonsai. That was a really good pun, and I really appreciate that. I want to find out who did that one. Come on. Josh, Craig Esther. At Craig Esther Jr. on Twitter.
Winner.
Kawa Bonsai. And thank you to Jason as well. And thank you to all for answering the question of the day. Some of you, sometimes I don't get a lot of answers, and it feels great when I do get a lot of answers. So if you're a Bucket Club member, or you're a founder, or a social club or a fun club, make sure you tell Ken what you are so we can assign you roles. And also, go into the positivity report and throw out a question of the day, and I'll throw it up on Twitter, and I'll give you credit. Because I only have so many questions. I got to write Josh Bird every week. My brain is only so full of stuff, Mark Riley.
I know. You got a baby coming, man. Be good to yourself. Remember to always be good to yourself.
You know who said that best?
Journey.
That's correct. And we will go out on that tomorrow on the Positivity Report. Sinead DeFries is back. My cousin Joe Marshallek, a doctor on the front lines, doing amazing work. He's seen some stuff. Fresh out of med school into a pandemic. Talk about a crazy way his career. And we've also got a teacher, Leanne Mason, a college professor, will be here. Packed show tomorrow, Thursday, on the Positivity Report. But today, twitch.tv/goodpeopleGPA. The Hot Crock Pot will be hot crock potting. I will also take some scares during Little Nightmares.
Little Giants. You keep going there.
Caught myself. Love it. Little Nightmares. And the live show today, Good People Live. Daniel Bridge-Gadd is back doing a first ever segment we're calling Ask Your Uncles.
Yeah. Ask your uncles.
Because we're older than he is.
Yes.
And could be his uncles.
Yes.
Very excited about it. Mark, you okay?
Yeah. I'm just thinking about how old.
Boy, way to really bring down the show. But guess what, guys? If we learned anything today, and again, I will reiterate it every show, don't trust robots. It's way easier to love than hate.
Except
Find
Johnny Five.
the good. We will see you tomorrow.